Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. This presentation focuses on DTC P0451, which stands for Fuel Tank Pressure Sensor Circuit Range Performance Problem, specifically for the 2008 to 2012 Honda Accord models. The fuel tank pressure FTP sensor is a critical component located on or near the fuel tank that monitors the pressure within the fuel system. Its primary role is to ensure that the fuel system maintains the correct pressure levels, which are essential for optimal engine performance and emissions control. A signal from the FTP sensor is sent to the Engine Control Module, ECM, to help manage fuel delivery and combustion efficiency. If this sensor experiences a fault, it can trigger the DTC P0451, alerting the vehicle's computer system that performance is outside specified ranges. Understanding this error code is vital for effective troubleshooting and maintaining the integrity of your Honda's emission system. DTC P0451 specifically indicates a problem with the fuel tank pressure FTP sensor. This sensor plays a vital role in regulating the pressure within the fuel system by monitoring the fuel tank's vapor pressure. The ECM uses the information from the FTP sensor to manage fuel delivery effectively and ensure that emissions remain within acceptable standards. The FTP sensor is typically located on or near the fuel tank, making it susceptible to damage from fuel exposure or external factors. If the signal from this sensor deviates from the expected range, the vehicle's computer will set the DTC P0451, triggering the check engine light and potentially compromising vehicle performance. Therefore, proper diagnosis and repair of this error code are essential for maintaining efficient engine operation and environmental compliance. There are several possible causes for DTC P0451. A primary suspect is a faulty fuel tank pressure sensor that can fail due to wear and tear, exposure to harsh fuel conditions, or internal sensor errors. Wiring issues such as frayed or corroded wires between the FTP sensor and the Engine Control Module, ECM, can also lead to unreliable readings, triggering the error code. Additionally, malfunctions in the ECM can contribute to incorrect data interpretations, leading to the detection of a fault even when the sensor is functioning properly. It's important to examine these components thoroughly to identify the source of the problem before proceeding with the replacement or repair. A complete assessment ensures effective troubleshooting and further avoids unnecessary component replacement. Drivers may notice several symptoms associated with DTC P0451. The most immediate and obvious symptom is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard. This indicator serves as a warning that there is an issue that requires attention. Other potential symptoms could include poor engine performance, such as stumbling or rough idling, which may result from improper fuel delivery due to inaccurate pressure readings. Additionally, if the FTP sensor malfunctions and leads to inappropriate fuel system operation, there is a likelihood of failing an emissions test. Understanding these symptoms is crucial not only for diagnosis, but also for the timely maintenance and repair of your Honda Accord, thereby maintaining performance and compliance with environmental regulations. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P051 involves turning the ignition switch to the on position, II. It is essential to ensure that the vehicle is not running, as this will facilitate accurate diagnostic readings. Next, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the DTC. Clearing the DTC resets the onboard diagnostics and allows you to monitor fresh data from the FTP sensor. After clearing the code, start the engine and allow it to idle for 1 minute, enabling the system to stabilize. This period allows the ECM to gather fresh information from the FTP sensor. After this step, the technician should proceed to monitor the OBD status for DTC P051 in the DTCs menu within the HDS, as this will help determine the next move in the troubleshooting process. After completing the first troubleshooting step, the next crucial action is to monitor the OBD status for DTC P0451 using the HDS. The HDS provides diagnostic information about the status of the FTP sensor and helps identify whether it is operating correctly. If the HDS indicates failed, this means that the sensor or associated wiring is likely malfunctioning, prompting further investigation. If the status shows passed, it begins. The sensor appears to be functioning properly at that moment. However, it is still prudent to check for any intermittent failures by inspecting the connectors and terminals for signs of poor connections or looseness. These inspections are essential, as sometimes the issue might not necessarily be with the FTP sensor itself, but could stem from an unstable electrical connection affecting the readings. If the HDS indicates a failed status for DTC P0451, the next steps require turning the ignition switch to the lock position before proceeding with any repairs. This is a safety measure to ensure that no electrical components are powered during the repair process. Following this, the faulty FTP sensor should be replaced. This step is crucial, as a defective sensor will continue to produce erroneous readings that can adversely affect engine performance and emissions. Once the new FTP sensor is installed, turn the ignition back to the on position, 2, which primes the electrical systems and prepares the vehicle for further diagnostic testing and ensuring the newly installed sensor is recognized by the ECM. After replacing the FTP sensor, it's necessary to reset the engine control module, ECM, and the powertrain control module, PCM, using the HDS. This action clears any previous data related to the old sensor and allows the new sensor to be integrated into the system. Following the reset, perform the idle learn procedure, which enables the ECM, PCM to recalibrate and adjust to the new sensor readings. The importance of this step lies in ensuring that the engine operates smoothly and efficiently based on the updated pressure data from the new sensor. After the procedures are complete, start the engine again and let it idle for 1 minute, allowing the ECM to gather initial data from the new FTP sensor and ensure it functions properly under idle conditions. Following the idle period, the next step is to check for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. This action is crucial in determining whether DTC P0451 persists after the sensor replacement and reset actions. If DTC P0451 is still indicated, this suggests ongoing issues, possibly related to the new FTP sensor installation or other components. It is essential to check for poor connections or loose terminals at both the FTP sensor and the ECM PCM, since even minor disruptions in electrical connections can impact sensor performance. If no DTCs are indicated, it implies that the troubleshooting process has successfully resolved the issue, signifying that the new FTP sensor is functioning correctly. The penultimate troubleshooting step involves monitoring the OBD status for DTC P0451 once again using the HDS. This step is essential in ensuring that any repairs done have effectively resolved the issue. If the HDS indicates passed, it signifies that the vehicle's systems are back to normal, meaning the newly installed FTP sensor functions properly and no other faults exist. At this point, troubleshooting is considered complete. However, if the HDS indicates failed, this necessitates revisiting previous steps, particularly inspecting electrical connections for reliability, as unresolved issues may still exist. It is crucial to ensure these connections are secure, as this could lead to further DTCs being set in the future. After completing all troubleshooting steps, performing a final verification is imperative. This process typically involves utilizing the HDS once more to confirm that the repairs made were effective and that no remaining DTCs are present. The technician should review the results of the diagnostic check to ensure that all previous issues are resolved and that the engine operates smoothly. This step ensures that the vehicle meets all necessary performance and emission standards, further enhancing vehicle reliability for the owner. Documenting the final results along with any repairs done is also crucial for future reference and any potential warranty claims. In this case, a thorough verification process guarantees confidence in the reliability of the vehicle systems. Preventive maintenance plays a significant role in minimizing issues associated with the FTP sensor and DTC P0451. Regular inspections of the FTP sensor can help identify wear or corrosion that may lead to future concerns, allowing for proactive intervention before significant issues arise. In addition, checking the electrical connections associated with the FTP sensor is essential to ensure they remain secure and free of corrosion. Regular maintenance of the entire fuel system is also vital, as maintaining fuel system integrity can prevent faulty sensor readings caused by vapor leaks or pressure inconsistencies. By incorporating these preventive measures into a vehicle's maintenance routine, owners can minimize the risk of DTC P0451 recurrence and ensure the smooth operation of their Honda Accord. In conclusion, understanding the role of the FTP sensor is critical for diagnosing and resolving DTC P0451 effectively. Following a systematic troubleshooting process allows technicians to pinpoint issues accurately, ensuring that the appropriate repairs are made without unnecessary replacements. With clear steps outlined, vehicle owners are empowered to seek timely assistance when faced with warning lights indicating sensor failures. Regular inspections and preventive maintenance can also significantly mitigate the recurrence of similar issues in the future. By adopting a proactive approach and understanding your vehicle's systems, you can maintain optimal performance in your 2008 to 2012 Honda Accord while ensuring compliance with emission standards. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.